Awami League will start selling parties' nomination from tomorrow, calling all political parties to attend polls. Trinamool BNP will join polls by trusting on EC, not the government. It will contest for 300 constituencies. And law enforcers on alert in the second day of the fifth phase of the blockade called by BNP, Jamaat and other like-minded parties. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Awami League has invited all political parties to come to the polls, and the party will support the EC for fair elections. General Secretary Obadul Qadir has announced the sale of party nomination forms for 300 seats from tomorrow. He also commented that there is no vote conspiracy in the history of Awami League. Obadul Qadir said this in response to the announcement of the schedule in Tejgaon today. Even if BNP does not come to the polls, other parties will join, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Hassan Mahmood. He said this at a program in the Photojournalist Association today. The minister also said that compared to 2014 and 2018, the power of BNP has decreased a lot. A few like-minded parties, including BNP, are not coming to the election knowing that they will be defeated. That is why they are trying to prevent the election. At this time, the election train will not await for anyone, and there is no other way to defeat the democratic government without voting, added the minister. The Trinamool BNP is going to the elections with confidence in the Election Commission. Not participating in the elections are the current government. Trinamool BNP Chairman Shameshwar Mobin Chaudhary said this in a press conference at a hotel in the capital today. He said that participating in elections is a civic duty. Boycotting elections is illegal. In response to the questions of the journalist, Trinamool BNP Chairman said that people do not vote by marks but by the candidates. So, Trinamool BNP is ready to field candidates as 300 seats in the next election. On the second day to demand the government's resignation, law enforcement officers are on alert patrolling the roads. Although there was less public transport in the capital since morning, the streets were occupied by rickshaws and auto rickshaws driven by CNG. In support of the Hartal, like-minded parties including BNP held protests in the surrounding areas including Jatiya Press Club, Bijayanagar, Palton. Meanwhile, BNP's simultaneous movement partner Democracy Heads stage held a morning-evening Hartal, rejecting the schedule of the 12th parliamentary elections. The Left Democratic Alliance also observed a half-day strike. Meanwhile, leaders and activists of Awami League and its affiliated organizations are holding a peaceful rally on the streets to protest the blockade called by BNP and like-minded parties. The leaders and activists gathered in Bangabandhu Avenue of the capital from early morning and made the whole area lively by chanting slogans. They said that Awami League is united on the streets to resist the destructive politics of BNP Jamaat. Any form of anarchy by BNP will suppressed with strict hands. The depression formed over West Central Bay of Bengal has further intensified into a deep depression. The Meteorological Office has asked Chittagong, Cox's Bazar, Mongla and Paira seaports to display local warning signal number 3 due to the threat of stormy winds. The ocean is rough in the area near the low pressure center. Due to the low pressure created in the Bay of Bengal, the coastal areas including Kuakata have started drizzling since morning. All deep sea fishing boats and the trawlers have been asked to proceed cautiously close to the coast until further notice. The detective police arrested 3 members of the gang who marketed counterfeit drugs in the United States, France and Switzerland. The gang used to supply fake dialysis, kidney treatment and expensive children's medicine in the market. In a press conference at the DB office, Additional Commissioner of Police Harun Rashid said that the gang used to supply fake medicines by affixing stickers of famous companies. He also said that there is a risk of death with these drugs. Those who are helping to make fake medicines will also be brought under the law, said the DB office. Viewers, now international news. The UN Security Council has adopted a resolution calling for an immediate humanitarian pause and an aid corridor in Gaza. This is the first time the UN Security Council has been able to pass a resolution since the start of Israel's attack on Gaza. Meanwhile, the United Nations has strongly reacted to the Israeli raid on Shifa Hospital in Gaza. Stephen Dujarric, a spokesman for UN Security Council Antonio Guterres, said hospitals should not be battlefields. On the other hand, US President Joe Biden commented that Hamas has committed war crimes in the Gaza Strip by establishing a secret military base in Al-Shifa Hospital. In the statement, Biden said that Hamas was hiding inside the hospital. Using hospitals for military purposes is a war crime, and that's what Hamas did. U.S. President Joe Biden affirmed on Wednesday that the state considers the Chinese President Xi Jinping a dictator, a criticism that may strain relations despite reported progress in their meeting outside San Francisco. Biden acknowledged the ideological differences, describing Xi as a leader of a communist country. Biden drew attention to Xi's reaction when a Chinese balloon was shot down over the U.S., emphasizing the embarrassment faced the detectors when informed about such incidents. This historical comparison, made during an off-camera campaign reception in California, sparked a swift and angry response from Beijing in June. The Chinese Foreign Ministry criticized Biden's remarks, stating they contradicted facts, violated diplomatic etiquette, and infringed on Chinese political dignity. We're about to the end, and the headlines once again. Awami League will start selling parties' nomination form from tomorrow, calling all political parties to attend the polls. Trinamool BNP will join polls by trusting on EC, not the government. It will contest for 200 constituencies. Law enforcers on alert in the second day of the fifth phase of the blockade caused by BNP, Jamaat and other like-minded parties. UN passes resolution on Gaza conflict. It condemns a hospital attack. Hamas commits war crimes, says Joe Biden. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTVBangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.